So what's been good with the Lakers, bro?
I don't know.
I'm like way too invested right now. I've never been this invested in any team in my life ever. I've never wanted to go watch like a game like as soon as I know like every day I wake up I'm like, when do the Lakers play?
Right.
Like I'm already looking for the next game, even though we just got smoked by the Raptors. Like
With no Kawhi.
no Kawhi, like smoke. Bro, I was up at a little sports bar down the street, and bro, I'm like, yo, can you turn on the Lakers game? They was like, no problem, got you. And I'm like, yeah, fuck this Rodgers Brady game. Nigga, about to watch the Lakers, watch my dog Lonzo go to a little 15 sound, you feel me? A couple steals. Man, these niggas got the brakes busted, bro. Smoke, bro. Smoke. It was, bro. First quarter, bro.
It makes no sense. It's 41 with no Kawhi.
First quarter with
no Kawhi.
Bro.
He did.
Smoked them.
Smoke. They ended up losing by like 30.
No. They lost by
141, 110.
No, it was they ended up losing by like 14. They made like a strong comeback because of Lonzo, but it didn't matter though because like nobody was worried that they were gonna win.
Anyway, so with the Lakers, bro, when they're playing well, it's like super fluid and it's fun to watch, and you think like, damn, them boys could be anybody. But when they're bad, it's like.
So why do you think that is the case?
I think they just haven't found that the go-to. Right now, LeBron is not taking on that role, and he's like distributing the ball a lot, and he's trying to control their pace throughout the game. But there isn't anybody that's really turning over and carrying the scoring load because they're not a very strong defensive team either. So they really got to score. Like, they can't afford to get behind because once they get behind, they don't have the shooting for it, honestly. Three-point shooting is...
Okay, I think a lot of the Lakers' struggles are because of LeBron, and it's not because of the scoring, because niggas look at the 28, 8, and 8 was what he's averaging, but I don't think people look at the context of which he's doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
So like
he's not turning it on when it matters. He can get 28 throughout 4.
Exactly, but the thing is that when he originally came to the Lakers, he said, I'm gonna start playing a little bit more off ball, right? Comes here, he's playing the point guard, and he's doing the exact same thing that he did on every other team that he's gone to, and he's dominating the ball.
He need to get his big ass in the post.
But the thing is that like, bro, like this was a young team that won 36 games without him. So you would have thought that, you know, having LeBron, he would have just flowed into it like really well, you know, because that team was all about passing, like 10 passes before we get up the shot type of shit, like, or get it out real quick on the outlet, on the break. But bro, like every time I'm watching this, bro, he's just getting the ball. And he doesn't have people to shoot, so like clearly you can't play like that, bro. So then what does he do? He does ISO ball.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go score. So then like he'll play ISO ball and he'll try and kick because the fucking paint and niggas can't shoot. So clearly, if niggas can't shoot, bro, you got to change up the game, bro. How about you let Lonzo actually play the point guard?
Right.
And you actually play off ball. You know how good LeBron would be if he caught it on, like they ran a play for him to come off a screen, and then he would come off on the wing. Lonzo pass it, he drive, and then he kicks. Yeah. Then now he kicks to the corner, it forces the defense to shift. Now that nigga kick, and then now you got like a lob to JaVale McGee. Like, I don't know if you've like seen some of their best plays. It's like when they get the ball.
That was good.
You know what I'm saying? They kick, and then throw the lob up. So then now once you're worried about a lob, that opens up a lot of things. This is a team that can't shoot like with people in their face. They do need that time to set up and shoot. So clearly, you got to break down the defense and make them move, like make them work, bro. You never want to play ISO ball. And bro, like Kuzma puts up numbers, bro, but like this man's playing, like bro, as soon as I saw that quote of him saying, I think I'm definitely a starter in this league. Like, bro, you are a second-year pro, bro. Like, you're, what, 22 years old, 23 or something? I don't know.
I think
young.
He's older.
He's young, though, like, still. Like, young-minded, I guess, in the game, you know. But, like, bro, like, relax, dude. Like, every time he gets it, bro, he's already putting it up. Like, you're not even letting the defense. You're not doing nothing to make the defense break down. Like, bro, if niggas know you gonna put the ball up with, in 6 seconds, or what, 6 seconds into the shot clock,
That's a fast break.
bro.
Yeah.
And then niggas shooting shots and it's a long rebound. Rebounds turn into easy fast break points. And then, bro, niggas put in Lonzo, then they yank him 8 minutes in, don't put him into the third quarter.
He's a
and
defensive
then,
anchor.
bro,
Because
he's
if
been
Lonzo gets a steal, it's an assist.
like, bro.
That's like off
But I
rip.
do think Lonzo needs to be a little bit more aggressive on, like, putting up floaters and stuff like that,
Right.
because, like, as soon as you run the pick and roll, niggas know you passing.
Right.
So you do need to make the defense honest.
Is LeBron like kind of doing the same thing? Is that more on LeBron or Luke Walton? Because as a coach, you got to be able to determine these things, right, and see what's best for your team.
Yeah, but when has LeBron ever, wilted to a coach?
LeBron signed a 4-year.
He's also
deal,
never played with, I guess, a coach that you can say was like.
and he talks about how much he respects Magic, so you got to respect the coach.
It's Luke Walton though. They got drafted the same draft.
I can see
And
that.
Luke Walton is. Like,
There was a little bit of them. I don't know if you saw.
where they, like
Kinda
that clip.
So, like, in that little clip, you could definitely see that it's not like a coach-player thing. It's more like a coach and a player's coach type conversation, because he's literally telling the coach, like, it's too fast, like, that's not going to work type thing. And I don't really know the context, but just of what I caught and just body language, you could tell it was more like a conversation about what they should do versus play this or run that. Or, well, you would probably know more about how a coach and a player communicate on the basketball court. But is LeBron coachable?
I mean, shit. I don't like from what we've seen, bro. I think the only way that LeBron can get coached is if he's with a player that he respects just as much. You know what I mean? Like D Wade. That was the only time I've seen LeBron play a little bit differently, play a little bit more up tempo. But he was also younger.
Right.
He was like. That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah,
respected
he
him.
respects
Like
him.
he respected him. Like as he was like, okay, this is a. He is like what at the time was the second best shooting guard in the league. Like.
Who was that player when they wanted to beat Kyrie?
I think he respected Kyrie. He was like, okay, I know I got another player that's a go-to. Now, I don't think everybody on the team is like a go-to bucket, but I definitely think like, bro, if this team passes the ball around, if this team sticks to could be a team that could be like, I think if they really play it right, could be like almost like, not like the Spurs almost. Not the Spurs. Maybe more like the Pistons. Of course, you'll just have LeBron, who's more of a better scorer, but you could have 5-6 players down every single night who give you double-digit points. You know what I mean? You can get Brandon Ingram to give you 18 to 20. You can get Kuzma to get you 15. You can get JaVale to get you like 14 off of lobs and shit. You can get Lonzo to get you 10, 12,
Yeah,
depending on the night.
Pistons
Like
with Billups and stuff.
yeah, exactly. Like deep. Like they have a lot of players who can do things. Like just quit trying to fucking be the point guard. Because bro, on the Heat, he had what every single person on the team could shoot except D Wade. And D Wade was the slasher though.
Yeah.
He would pass it. D Wade had like the fastest first step, the quickest first step in the league. So he'd break it down, kick it to the 3-point line. They keep swinging it. LeBron would come through. And then one more swing. The defense don't even want to run no more. Boom, it's a 3. Like this team, bro, if you keep playing ISO ball, bro, niggas know like what is coming. Like they know LeBron, okay, he's not gonna shoot it really. Like so we're gonna back up, we're gonna crash the paint, and then these niggas not gonna shoot it because they're scared if they miss, LeBron's gonna say something or they're gonna get yanked. Like, bro, like it's so dysfunctional. And I do think like maybe a little bit of Rondo being there kind of like affects the whole dynamic of that whole like the system. But I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I definitely think, like, I don't know. I'm scared, bro. I think Lou Walton's gonna get off, even though I seen Magic put out like a statement saying like we're not going to fire Luke Walton unless something drastic.
I feel like Luke Walton's getting paid to make changes or do things differently if things aren't working. So like we're talking right now, like you're saying they need to stop playing ball like they're doing and switch things up. I feel like Luke Walton needs to be the one to put that
call that
change in
out.
there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Like
But he did come and made that change last season.
Yeah, but now
Because they went from what, 16 wins to like 36. That's 20 wins.
You got a different group of people. Like you have to be able to switch year to year. And LeBron's not, like you said, LeBron's not a regular player. Like
But I mean, yeah, that's a fact.
You have to
But
be able to.
okay, so then look, then I was looking at it like, all right, boom. They said if something drastic happens, they'll fire him. Okay. How come they couldn't just be like, all right, you know what? I mean, granted, they probably already have a defensive, what are the assistant coach? So if Tyronn Lue was good at defense, you bring him on board and let him coach defense. Have like a defensive coordinator almost, like in basketball. Let him coach defense. Let him be the defensive side because clearly Luke Walton's good at offensively. Like the Lakers are what, third in the league in points? Like they're putting up like 125 points a game or some shit like that. Like they don't have a problem on offense. It's just that the next team is getting 125 points as well. All right, bring in somebody who can at least coach defense because Luke Walton just can't coach defense. It's just clear. I mean, he could with the Warriors, but I mean, he also had a staff who already knew what the fuck they were doing when Steve Kerr was down.
And a Draymond.
Exactly. So like, I don't know, bro. It's looking a little shaky.
It's early, but yeah.
It's a long season, but like, bro, Beasley's not getting no minutes. Mind you, like they do need defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a bucket.
Bro, he was hooping on the Knicks, bro.
He don't really he don't really fit their offense, I think, bro. Cause he's a slower half court guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
They're gunning right now.
Yeah.
And when they're not gunning, they're on the ISO.
So do you think that you see them making the playoffs?
Not right now. Not with the way they're going. LeBron don't look comfortable. I mean, they got to get into it. They really got to start gelling, whatever they got to do. I think it's on Luke to be a coach, bro. I think it's on Luke to be a coach. Because, yo, Bron, all right, so you committed to us. So, all right, you committed to me, too. Mm-hmm. You want us to win? Because doing what you're doing right now is not winning. And I know Magic he gonna go for it. Because I was watching Skip and Shannon, they made a good point. Like, Magic is about winning. He's part owner of the Dodgers. They've been in the World Series 2 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really investing and put his name out for the Lakers and talking about, if we can't make a move, then I'm gonna fire myself. And then ends up signing LeBron. You know, he's about winning. So I think that's just a conversation away because LA is like waiting for it. And I think us as NBA fans are waiting for like this explosion of what the Lakers could be. Because they are fun to watch. When Lance is bringing the ball down, skipping and throwing these, I'm going to stare at you, no look pass. And
yeah, he's born ready.
Going up for it. Like that stuff is fun to watch. But if they going to lose.
I just think that team would have been so much better with fucking Paul George.
Yeah, but we can't talk about that. Paul George is not shooting well this year, but we ain't even gonna go into that.